In this lesson we're going to look at another harder trigonometry question, however the setup's a wee bit different. In this lesson the triangles are next to each other instead of having a line inside to create a right angle triangle in a bigger triangle. So the question says calculate the height of the pig, basically. So if you look at the height of the pig here, there's only an angle here. There's no other information on this triangle, so we can't directly draw that triangle out and try and do some trigonometry or Pythagoras or something to work out the height. So we have to kind of take a long way around. Again, this is a 5-mark question. It often looks like this. It often has a triangle on top of another one or one to the other side. But same technique is used to solve the problem. So, firstly I'm going to draw this skinny triangle out, because that's what I've got more information on. I've got the 8 here and I've got the 26 degrees. Now the idea behind this question is if we can get that side there on this triangle, that helps us work out h. But again, I need to go a long way about it. I need to deal with this outside triangle to get that length, which is this here. So I've drawn that triangle out. I've got the A, the B and the D. I've got 26 degrees. Now that 40 degrees helps me to get some more angles in this wee skinny triangle at the end. So I know these two angles are a straight line. So 40 plus 140 makes 180, the angle in a straight line. So that must be 140 down there. So I can put that in. And that makes that 14 up here, because these three angles add up to 180 degrees. So always try and work out as many angles as you can first to help you out. Now my job, as I mentioned before, it was to calculate that, because then that side there will relate to the right angle triangle. So I can either choose cosine rule or sine rule or something to help me out. Now I'm trying to work this out. I've got an angle opposite, and I've also got the 8 down here, and because I did all my angle work I've got the angle opposite there. So that's a sine rule question. So I write out the sine rule. A is what I'm looking for, so I put that first. A over sine A, and I'm going to deal with the d's. So d over sine d. And then fill in the information. So A over sine 26 equals, where's d? 8 over sine 14. Again, multiply up by this one here to get A. So 8 over sine 14, taking care to put brackets around this bit if it opens up a bracket, and you should get an answer of 14.5. So I know this line here is 14.5, so I'm now going to draw that right angle triangle out and see if I can work out h. So that's it down here. I've got my 90, I've got my 40, I've now got my 14.5. I could work out the top as well. I could work that out to be 50. All these angles add up to 180 again, just if it helped me out. And I'm trying to work out h, which in this triangle is b. I've just labelled it b, c and d. B, c and d from there. So I'm calling that small b, that small d and that small c. So again, try and work out what technique to use. I've got b, I've got an angle opposite, I've got c, and because I've put the right angle in here, I've got an angle there that's 90 degrees. So again, sine rule again. B over sine b, because that's what I'm trying to find, and c over sine c. Fill in the information, so it's b over sine 40 and 14.5 over sine 90. Multiply up the sine 40. Again, taking care when you type this bit into your calculator, 14.5 divided by sine 90. If your calculator opens the brackets, close them, then times by sine 40. The height of the pig is 9.32. And as before in the last lesson, if you prefer to do SOHCAHTOA with a wee right angle triangle, that would work out slightly differently, but it would work out as 9.32 there, but the working would be slightly different.